Hey guys, what's poppin' YouTube family? What is going on? It's your boy Child of the King. I'm back with another YouTube video, and I hope everybody's having a blessed, wonderful, and beautiful day today. Hey guys, listen, I just wanted to touch on the topics of the books of the Bible, and in this particular series or this particular episode on my YouTube channel, I'm gonna be talking about some of the hindrances to prayer, some of the reasons why God is not blessing you, because your ego is in the way, right? Some of the reasons, some of the examples, some of the core examples why God would He answers your prayers. Yes, God hears and answers prayers. I'm not debating that. You just gotta trust and believe and have faith. Faith is the most important thing. You know, you can't just, pray on top of your lungs and everything like that. That's not really gonna move God. What's really gonna move God is faith. Faith in your business, faith in for your marriage, faith for your relationship. What really moves God is faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, but the evidence of things that are not seen. So, what really is, some of the hindrances to prayer? Why would me, Henry, why would I come here today on this video and talk to you about that? Well, some of the few things that I really wanted to tell you guys is this. Because we live in a generation where, flex culture is all this and that. Some of the hindrances to your blessing, right, is, I don't want to sound like one of those crappy pastors who just say, oh, you're gonna be good, your future is gonna be good, your future is bright. Yes, I believe that for everybody, and everybody's capable of doing great and amazing things. Everybody has some sort of potential, right? But what they're missing is what these pastors are trying to in these mega churches with all this money, right, from the tithe and offering, right? What these pastors are trying to do is just trying to coddle you and put you in a box so you can limit your thinking, have a shallow mind. It's not all about success. It's not all about money. It's not. They define success in a way in which it's just contrary to how God defines success. What does success actually mean? They abuse that word so much. Success is not money. Success is not all the cars, the clothes, the cars, the designer, everything like that. What really success is the original intent and purpose for why a thing was created and why a thing was made. Until it fulfills that purpose, then it goes off and dies, or goes on to the grave. A bird, right? What is a bird's original purpose and intent? God created a bird to fly. You were created to soar like eagles, right? You're created to have a great imagination, and don't let anybody tell you can't do anything. But what are the key things why God is not really blessing you is because, some of the hindrances to that prayer, some of the hindrances to God's blessing in your life, right, is basically covetousness, can be envy, it can be unforgiveness in your heart, your whole bitterness. And it could, covetousness meaning that, let me break this down. Covetousness meaning that you're jealous about what somebody already has. Why would you be jealous about what another person has? He has all the clothes, the cars, he can afford all the designer, the Gucci belt, the Louis Vuitton, Dolce & Gabbana, everything like that. You're jealous about what he has on, and you have some African clothes, dusted up, third world country clothes, right? You can't even afford anything, but you're looking at that other person, you're saying, you know what, I might kill him, I might just do something vile or wicked or evil just to get what he has, just to attain what he has, his material possessions. Let me see, and this is why God is not really blessing you, because your mind is set on the things of the flesh. Your mind is set on carnal things. That is shallow thinking. Your mind is actually set on the things of this material possessions, which really bring no value, but it brings some sort of happiness, short-term happiness, but it doesn't help you or benefit you anytime in the long run. You're gonna go back, it's gonna be used, and you're gonna have to get your clothes, your designer clothes are gonna be used up, your car is gonna be used up by you, and you're just gonna have to get another car. You're just gonna have to get and to fill that emptiness, that empty hole inside. So God sees your mindset. He's not really telling you what to do. God is not blessing you with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because you're focused on the wrong thing. He's not gonna bless you in wisdom and knowledge to get more material possessions, where your mind is, you're just wasting all your money instead of investing, instead of buying assets. You should go broke. I'd rather go broke buying assets, if you ask me, than going broke buying luxuries, if you ask me, to be honest, because that's basically how that's basically how my mindset is. I would rather go broke learning and how to invest myself than I can rather just bounce back off my feet, even if I fall down to ground zero, than just buying luxuries and me not learning anything but just buying luxuries. And this is what the rap culture, even in hip hop, is like portraying like the covetousness in the industry, just like take from what those who have and give to those who want type of mindset. And yo, Satan rules this music industry. Satan is really in this industry. It doesn't have to be in the form of occult practices. You don't have to see all the witches and warlocks lined up in that circle and doing weird rituals. No, it's evident. And you see, this is how the devil comes and gets people. He doesn't really have to say that, yo, he's the devil, like, and show up to your face, show up to your house and in the church and you say, oh, I'm the devil. I'm like, you should be afraid of me. Nah, he's gonna come in a cunning, deceitful way, and he's gonna backstab you. That's basically how he is. The devil's not a fair entity, and he takes from those who want, takes from those who have, and gives to those who want. You get what I'm saying? So like, sorry for the bicycle noise outside. You get what I'm saying? So like, you really have to like be wise as serpents and harmless as doves, as the Bible elaborates in the book of Matthew, chapter 20, right? You have to just be vigilant. Be like, you have to know the true sheep from the wolves. Like, there's wolves in sheep's clothing. Like I know that a lot of people in the industry, bro, like, who really have even believers, Christians, deceive everybody in the all types of walks of life, deceived, while they're like, they attract people with a glamorous lifestyle. And the reason why I'm connecting this glamorous lifestyle to covetousness and how they spark, like, you know, more crimes in urban communities, right? These like, yo, these labels really just are out here poisoning our minds, especially for my black brothers, for my Hebrew brothers, for my black brothers. We out here listening to this rap music, to G Herbo and all of that, you know, Trippie Redd and Lil Uzi Vert. What is it gonna do to better our lives? You know what I'm saying? Like, really attracted to the glamorous lifestyle. Yes, they target us audiences through the rap industry because we spend the most. We have the most spending habits. We have the most spending habits. We don't have the most buying power, and we spend on luxuries, clothes, shoes, and jewelry, and all these watches, and we're allured by the luster and the lavish lifestyle of these rappers, and that's basically the trap. And everybody now wants to become a rapper. Everybody is attracted to like the street life. Everybody's hustling out here trying to like, and that's not fun. That's not a fun life, because most of the time these rappers are lying because they are really just trying to sell their morals. They compromise their moral values for money. They compromise their moral values for money. And basically what that means is that they just like, they have no morals whatsoever. They just step aside by that, like, they just put away all the right things that they've been taught in their lives. And even if they grew up in their environment, right, they compromise their morals for just the sake of their own purpose or their own vision for success in the industry, and they end up getting trapped and being a slave to money. They end up being trapped. That's worse than working a 9 to 5. I mean, 9 to 5 is basically slave money, but like that's basically worse than hustling through God. Like, that's basically worse than falling on hard times. I'd rather fall on hard times and have the freedom and the time that I would need to work on my business, to work on, you know, any project, to work on anything, and give glory to the Most High, and take care of myself, take care of my energy, just protect my energy through loving others, love just as the way I should love myself, just loving myself just as the way I should love others, and loving God, right? And feeling not empty, but God just like feeding like my emptiness, filling me up with His Spirit, right? And guiding me each and every single day, then rather just being in some type of rap industry where I'm just a slave to money, where I'm like having these gold chains, because they really hate these people with knowledge, because they really want to trick you out of your ways. Like I said back, like, the devil is not a fair entity, and guess who was like the covering cherub in the kingdom of heaven and had like 10 to 12 alto, sopranos, tenors, bass, a bass voice at the same time, like 10 vocal notes at the same time. He could hit that all at the same time. Who you think is the devil of music? Who you think is the God of music? It's not God himself. It's not Jesus Christ. It's Satan, bro. It's Satan. Satan is the God of this world. Materialism is its religion, and so is money. The God is money. Like, these people who are higher up, the elites, like, their God is money, right? And while the poor stay broke, and the poor like stay broke, right? Why would I use that? That's ironic. Like, the poor just staying like suffering, right? While the rich have a lavish lifestyle. They have more than enough in everything that they already need, right? While the poor in urban communities, right, they just have nothing. The community is full of crime and brokenness, everything like that. That's the socialist structure that we're moving on towards in this generation, and it's really degrading, right? Degrading in society. Well, so, and another thing that I really wanted to touch on, God is really not blessing you because of unforgiveness, because you don't really love others the way you should, even if they do something bad to you. You know, forgiveness is not for coming back to the person and let them hurt me again. No, don't get me wrong. That's not what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is basically forgetting and moving on. Forgiveness is like forgive and forget. Like, forgiveness, even if you have to distance yourself and love that person from a distance, that's basically what it means. Like, forgiveness doesn't necessarily have to mean like, yo, oh, he broke my heart, let me come back to him. So like, he's manipulative. Oh man, but God says I must forgive. Nah, that's just like a slave mindset. Nah, what you should do, you should distance yourself from that toxic person and just like love them from a distance and take care of your energy, take care of your soul, protect your energy. And that's basically what it is. Like, you really have to protect your energy, protect your heart, you know? And love them from a distance. Don't keep things bitterly. Don't do unto others the way that you would want them to do unto you. Yes, understand that, but like, you don't treat them as the way they treated you in a bad way. You know, the Bible does say, love your enemies, pray for them who despitefully use you and persecute you, and bless those who curse you and spitefully use you and persecute you, so that you may be the children of your Father in heaven. For God causeth his sun to rise up on the just and the unjust. He sendeth rain on the thankful and the unthankful. So basically, like, he cares for everybody, you know. And that's the same mindset that we should have. That's what God is saying. Like, I'm not blessing you because, you know, I don't trust you. The whole point of this is for God. Like, you know, you trust God. God trusts you with certain blessings that he gives you, because he knows that he could trust you with the blessing that he's given you, because you know how to care for it. You know how to, you know, like, your mindset is right. And your mindset is not set on the things of the flesh. Your mindset is not, oh, envious, jealousy, covetousness. I want to like go out there and rob somebody because they have this. Nah, and I'm going to get more because of my greed. Nah. God is blessing you because of his love for you. God is blessing you because he trusts, loves, and trusts what he's like, what you basically can do in a positive light, to shed a positive light, to give glory to him. So he trusts you to bless you. He trusts you enough to bless you with the blessing that we don't even deserve, as unloving and unholy. Our righteousness as the filthy rags, right? No matter how much good we do, our righteousness is the filthy rags, right? No matter how unloving and unholy we are, God chooses to bless us, and he trusts us because we're made in his image. We just, like, you know, our sinful state of nature is always there, but we spend time, as long as we spend more time in the presence of the Father, you know, everything will be all right. We adapt to the change, and, you know, according to the Lord, we adapt to the changes that the Lord is bringing to us, because who you hang around is basically who you become. So you hang around the Lord, you're gonna get wisdom and knowledge and increase in stature and strength, right? So basically, he blesses you with what he trusts you with, and what he think you can manage, and what he knows you can manage, and he basically just, you know, that, and it, you know, from there, it's done. It is done. It's just, you know, how you can, like, really, what can he trust you? Like, that's the whole, like, if I could trust God, he can trust me. If he trusts me with the blessings that he's gonna give me, because he knows I can manage it. He knows what my mindset is like. My mindset is just like him. My mindset is not on the things of the flesh, but my mindset is on the things of the spirit. For the mindset on the things is carnal. For the mindset on the things of the flesh is carnal, but the mindset on the things of the spirit is eternal life and peace. So that's basically it, you know. So it's just trust. It's just, you know, abiding by his principles, abiding by his laws and his commandments, obeying his principles, everything, walking in his precept. We're walking in all his precepts. And that's basically it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. If you stayed to the end of this video, God bless. Peace, love, and family. See you in the next one.